Do any of you guys out there have this style of minnow bucket laying around your garage or basement? Most fishermen do. Well, don't throw it away. There's still hope. Hey everybody, it's Dave Knetter here from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. And any of you guys out there that have fished with minnows probably do have some experience with this style of minnow bucket. It's one of the least expensive minnow buckets you can buy, so it's very popular. This particular style was developed in the 1960s by an engineer out of MIT named Dr. Facade. And Dr. Facade spent a lot of time developing, these diameters, the top and bottom, this distance, and really specifically these angles. He spent a lot of time developing it with the sole purpose of making this minnow bucket just stable enough to make you think that it won't tip over in the back of your truck, but it will. It's been proven by science that it will. And any of you that have this style, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You go to the bait shop, it's the cheapest one, so you get it, and you're a little skeptical, but you fill it up with water and then the minnows, and it's like, hey, it's, maybe it's not too bad. And you get out to your truck and you set it in the back of the truck, and you're still a little skeptical, so you give it, one more of these, and you're like, yeah, it is pretty stable. So you head off to the lake, and what happens is the motion of the truck starts a little bit of wave action going on back and forth in here, and this is where this angle comes into play. Dr. Facade specifically designed this angle so that wave action will reach a resonant frequency, and when it reaches that, boom, the bucket tips over, minnows are all over in the back of your truck. By the time you get to the lake, they're dead. So you turn around, you head back to the bait shop, you buy more minnows, and now you're buying the more expensive minnow bucket. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had the same experience. So, you'd kind of wonder, like, well, why would he design this to tip? And, if you look back in history, back to Dr. Facade's research, it was all funded by the Minnow Distributors Syndicate. And so, just like anything else, you start following the money and things start making sense. So, right, more tipped minnow buckets, more dead minnows, you got to buy more minnows. That's better for the Minnow Syndicate. So, that kind of explains that. Like this is a Model 8, and you might think like the Model 8 means, 8 inches somewhere or something like that, but it actually means that this minnow bucket will go no more than 8 minutes in the back of a truck before it flips over and your minnows spill out. So, I was duped just like everybody else at bottom. But there's one thing that we can do. I mentioned earlier in the video, there is hope. There's one thing that we can do, to kind of stick it to Dr. Facade's corrupt research. And that's, just take a 5-gallon pail like this and stick that bucket right in there like that. And it's nice and sturdy. It won't tip. It's got some good hard sides, and you're good to go. So, there you have it. This is Dave Knetter from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. Thanks for watching. God bless.